The 7 best rowing machines of 2025, tested by fitness experts. When it comes to your fitness routine, it can be nice to switch things up. If you don't own one already, an indoor rowing machine is a piece of equipment you can count on for a high payoff, low impact, aka joint-friendly, workout at home. We've got several in the men's health gym, and many of our editors have 1 or even 2 at home that they use regularly for this very reason. This might be just the total body workout you've been looking for. Best rowing machines. Over the past 3 years, we've tested every major rower on the market, yet the Concept 2 Rowerg still reigns supreme. Its high-quality construction, easy assembly, and incredibly smooth ride make the Rowerg the best in its class. And at this price point, we think it offers many of the same features as the best rowing machines that cost twice as much. In fact, this home gym equipment is an industry standard used by CrossFit and many high-profile competitions. Our fitness director Ebenezer Samuel, CSCS, says this is his go-to rowing machine because it can blast your abs, glutes, and back while redlining your heart rate. It's built for either long cardio workouts or vicious high-intensity sessions, says Samuel. The Rowerg has a durable construction that can support people up to 500 pounds. Our editors have been using the Rowerg in their home gyms for years now, and found that it still works as good as new. We also appreciate the variable resistance flywheel, which provides a constant challenge. Our fitness editors say this feature is especially useful for high-volume use and experienced rowers. It's easy to assemble, too. In our experience setting up this rower, all it takes is around 15 minutes, ideally 2 people, and minimal tools or hardware, just 8 screws are required. I set mine up myself with no issue, and it didn't take any longer than 10 minutes. Not trying to brag or anything, but it was easy. I posted a video about the assembly here. Plus, it separates into 2 pieces for carefree storage, making it ideal for people with smaller home gym setups. Yes, it lacks smart connectivity and the big beautiful LED screens found in newer models like the Hydro, but if you're looking for a tough-as-nails machine that can keep up with your toughest workouts, the Rowerg delivers the definitive home rowing experience. That's why it's our pick for the best rowing machine of 2025.
Resistance Display Dimensions Item Weight Storage Height Capacity ERPM 5 Performance Monitor 96x 24x14 57.32 pollici LB separate Synth 2 Pitches and Rolls on Wheels 500 lb.
Hydro Wave Rower. If I can't use a Concept 2, this is my go-to, says Samuel. The Hydro Wave is a more streamlined and slimmed-down version of Hydro's original rower connected rowing machine, and a 2025 Men's Health Home Gym Awards winner. It's a smart machine with an HD screen that features immersive guided workouts to recreate a real-world rowing experience. And after using the Wave rower for over a year now, we can attest that it delivers on that promise. The electromagnetic resistance is incredibly smooth and quiet, and Hydro's armada of on-demand classes are surprisingly lifelike. It feels as if you're out on the water, complete with videos shot on lakes and rivers, says Samuel. The end result, a tranquil row seat. While other cardio machines we've tested got repetitive after a few weeks of use, Hydro's video programs always kept things interesting. This rower fits easily in my basement training area and can stand up for storage. Not only does it fold, but it looks good folded up. Despite the compact size, we found the Wave is also super durable. I can go hard on this rower for sprints, or take on longer intervals without it struggling to keep up. We do wish this rower had a free mode to allow users to build their own workouts. Despite that, this is the best magnetic resistance rowing experience on the market. If you're someone who cares about the details and wants to learn from experts, this is the best pick for you. Read more, our review of the Hydro Wave Rower. Resistance Display Dimensions Storage Heart Rate Monitor Item Weight Electromagnetic 16-inch HD Touchscreen 80x19 by 43 in. Upright Storage Kit, sold separately, required for vertical storage Bluetooth compatible 102 lb. Water Rower Club Rowing Machine with S4. Sometimes simpler is just better.
The Made in the USA design takes things back to basics with a quelli vintage aesthetic of stained ash wood.
There is no denying that in certain homes the aesthetic of a wooden water rower is just superior. This also makes it one of the most heavy-duty machines on this list, supporting users up to 700 pounds. We found that the traditional water-based flywheel not only looks great, but does an incredible job of recreating the feel of rowing through real water. Users can fully customize the resistance by filling the water tank with more or less water, which can make a mess, but isn't difficult to do. Keep in mind you'll also need to treat the water on a consistent basis so it doesn't get moldy. At around $1,100, this model lacks the fancier gadgetry of the pricier models on this list. So if you don't rely heavily on video classes or virtual instructors for your motivation, then you can save a good amount by going with this simpler machine.
Still, the integrated performance monitor tracks all the essentials.
The absence of a screen also means that this piece of equipment can be folded upright and stored easier than most, meaning it's perfect for putting away in closets or corners. For anyone looking for a durable, handsome rower without unnecessary bells and whistles at a good price, this is your pick. Resistance display dimensions, LXWXH, storage heart rate monitor item weight water LCD 83x24 by 21 in. Stores upright and has wheels compatible with optional heart rate chest strap and receiver 117 lb with water. Ergatta the rower. The top-rated Ergatta rower, a Men's Health Fitness Awards winner, is all performance, complete with game-based workouts that challenge you daily. It's the most gamified water-based rowing machine on this list, with a long list of virtual workout programs to choose from. We took it for a spin with head-to-head races, high-intensity endurance workouts, and goal-based gamified training plans to get the full experience. We found this is one of the smoothest water rowers we've used, and the games are enough to keep things fun and interesting even when doing a basic workout. The game-based workouts felt like a much-needed change-up from typical hard workouts on a Concept 2, and are actually good for dialing in form. It also offers studio-class workouts led by instructors from City Row, if that's more your speed. In terms of the frame, the lone downside is that the feet are positioned a little more closely than we prefer. But on the plus side, rolling this model and folding it is easy. Not only that, but it looks cool even when folded up against the wall. The warm cherry wood feels extremely durable and gives the rower a sleek retro-modern aesthetic that elevated the look of our home gym space. It's among the priciest rowing machines on this list, but if you're in the market for a top-of-the-line rower that doubles as a home accessory, it's hard to beat. Resistance display dimensions, LXWXH, storage HR monitor item weight water 17.3-inch touchscreen 86x23 by 40 in. Can be stored in the space of a bar stool and wheeled around by one-person Bluetooth compatible 103 lb. Aviron Strong Series Rower. Whether you're competing live against your peers, trying to outrow world-class athletes, or even being chased by a deadly kraken, the Strong Series Rower is a fix to boring rowing workouts. Aside from the basics, like tracking performance stats, a massive and crisp definition 22-inch touchscreen allows for streaming content from Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Prime Video, Spotify, and YouTube, as well as a library of interactive, performance-based video games. The tech was actually developed by game designers using game psychology, with the singular goal of encouraging rowing performance. The animated games are immersive and easy to learn, and incentivize players to increase output in creative ways. Aside from the gamified perks, one major feature of this machine is its 20-inch elevated seat, which makes it easy for beginners, older individuals, and those with limited mobility to get on and off the machine. It isn't as low to the ground as more traditional rowing machines, and is therefore more accessible for some people. The foot pedals are also more wide-set and larger than found on most rowers, which makes it feel more accessible for a range of users. For bigger individuals who typically feel crammed or awkward on a standard machine, this is for you. But that doesn't mean it takes up more room. In fact, this rower can be flipped upright easily and stored without a wall mount. Read more, exercise to improve your rowing. Resistance display dimensions, LXWXH, storage heart rate monitor item weight air and magnetic pivoting 22-inch HD touchscreen 84x27 by 48 in. Rolls on two wheels and stores upright without wall mount compatible with any Bluetooth-enabled heart rate monitor 114 lb.
Life Fitness Itro.
Life fitness machines are found in fitness clubs around the world. And for good reason. They're easy to use, beginner-friendly, suitable for advanced rowers, and built to last. Their latest product, the Heat Row, is no exception. It's reasonably heavy at 108 pounds when filled with water, and folds in half easily to stow away when not in use. First off, allow me to rave a little bit about the foot straps on this Heat Row. I've secured myself into a number of rowers over the years, and often it can be a little tedious to get in or out. That can really throw a wrench into your workout, especially if you're looking to keep the pace up. These straps are extremely easy to ratchet into, and you can kick into your training right away. And when you're done, A quick flick of the wrist sets you free for your next exercise. Unlike some of the more high-tech models we tested, the simple stripped-down design delivers ultra-smooth resistance without any finicky gadgetry. Changing the resistance is super simple and streamlined, with a knob that turns 300 degrees, and all you need to do is bend forward to turn it up to that next effort. Given the roughly $1,700 price tag, we're a little disappointed that this model lacks a built-in touchscreen display. However, personally, I enjoy not having a huge display in front of my face during my workout. Everyone has a phone or an iPad, with all the classes or coaching that you need. Looking for a training app? Check out our story on the best fitness apps to use now. Because this is another rower without a screen, it stores upright easily. This is a solid pick for anyone who is looking for something a little more solid than the Concept 2, but don't need any gimmicky technology. Resistance display dimensions, LXWXH, storage heart rate monitor item weight air, magnetic performance monitor LCD 85x28 by 47 in, stores upright and has wheels, can be hung via wall mount Bluetooth compatible, ANT plus connectivity 71 lb.